what's the kind of relationship between martial art and Zen practice?
Takže tebe zajímá, jaký je vztah mezi bojovým uměním a zenovou praxí.
Yes.
What kind of martial art are you practicing?
Karate.
Karate.
And kobudo.
Komudo?
Kobudo. It is a...
It's some sword.
Something like.
Okay.
Komdo.
Komdo. Oh, I see. Wow. You look so soft. I'm sure that you're a great martial arts kind of practitioner because you have this some soft energy.
Že jsi skvělý praktikant tohoto bojového umění, protože máš tu jemnou energii.
You must have some really sharp sword inside you.
Přitom musíš uvnitř mít ostrosti.
You know, in Zen, we probably some people heard about, because we practice Zen. I'm not talking about what's better or worse, but I would like to just share what I'm practicing.
Já bych se s vámi rád podělil o to, co praktikuji, nebo říkat, co je lepší nebo horší.
So one of the very unique technique in Zen practice is we use this Kongan question.
Jednou z zenových technik je používání koanu.
Kongan is the original word is from Chinese, but since the Zen traveled to like Korea and Japan, and so it like a word a little different, but that is some questions in Zen like history that teacher check using this Kongan the students' practice or mind.
Koany se používají vlastně v Číně a to učení se přenášelo z Číny do Koreje, do Japonska a v tom koánu jde o to, že student prověřuje mysl svého žáka.
So one of the most well-known this Kongan, especially in our school, is we call that Kongan question, Bódhidharma has no beard.
Jedním z nejznámějších koánů v naší škole je koán Bódhidharma nemá vousy.
Beard. So many of you have beard this level.
Mnoho z nás tady má vousy.
I shaved, but actually I used to have too.
Já jsem oholený, ale taky jsem měl vousy.
So Bódhidharma is the man who brought this mind practice, like a mind-to-mind practice, rather than using word or speech, from India to China.
Bódhidharma přinesl učení, které se přenáší z mysli do mysli, z Indie do Číny.
So if you go to like Zen centers or Zen monasteries, often you see his portrait in that center.
Většinou, když přijdete do zenových center nebo klášterů, tak tam visí jeho obraz.
And you finish? And then, have you seen it? Bódhidharma portrait?
Viděl jste jeho portrét?
I think yes.
Yeah, he has such a kind of a little. Georgie, could you a little show your face to people? He's kind of very like a tough, handsome man with a lot of beard. He's my friend, so so you have seen it, right? And then he has a lot of beard, like, you know. Actually, he was a prince of a kingdom in ancient India.
On byl vlastně princem v Indii, v dávné Indii.
So, but when he heard Buddha's teaching, he was so inspired. So actually he decided to become his student.
Ale když uslyšel Buddhovo učení, tak ho to tak zasáhlo, že se rozhodl být jeho žákem.
And he has got this some mind in breakthrough, enlightenment, and then he has like succeeded this mind-to-mind practice dharma, and then he went to China, kind of brought it the Zen tradition there.
A jeho mysl se otevřela a zažil osvícení a potom vlastně byl schopný předávat vnímat to učení z mysli do mysli.
Anyway,
z Indie do Číny.
Anyway, one of the Chinese Zen masters, much later, he asked all the students, why does Bódhidharma have no beard.
O mnoho let později se v Číně jeden zenový mistr zeptal svých studentů, proč Bódhidharma nemá vousy.
So clearly, if you see the portrait, he has a lot of beard, really like a lot. But this Zen master, he asked all the students, why? Why he has no beard?
Když se podíváte na portrét Bódhidharmy, tak je jasné, že má vousy. A ten mistr se zeptal, proč Bódhidharma nemá vousy.
So you already have seen this portrait, right? Bódhidharma has. So
Už toho viděli?
let's just get into the point.
Takže teď pojďme na to, o co jde.
Why does he have no beard?
Proč teda nemá vousy?
He shaved.
Never.
On se
Never
oholil.
ever.
Ne, on se nikdy neholil.
Why?
Proč?
Jakoby obrazení za mlada?
To se promis, jak?
From young. What? You are too smart.
Jsi moc chytrý.
No, I'm talking about looking at the portrait. So here is some kind of you just have tasted this Kongan practice.
Když se podíváš na ten obraz, tak při téhle otázce zažiješ chuť toho klánu.
So if your mind is very simple and clear,
Když máš hodně jednoduchou a jasnou mysl,
means not much thinking.
bez spousty myšlení,
It's just like a clear mirror has no taint.
pak je jako zrcadlo,
Just
který nemá rám,
just reflect as it is.
a potom ta mysl odráží všechno tak, jak je.
Then you can give me very interesting answer for this question.
Potom můžeš dát hodně zajímavou odpověď na tuhle otázku.
The reason why I brought up this Kongan to you particularly,
Ten důvod, proč jsem zrovna tobě položil tu otázku,
because your question was about what's the relationship between martial art and Zen practice, right?
protože tvoje otázka byla, jaký je vztah mezi bojovým uměním a zenovou praxí.
Because particularly we this Kongan is kind of attack Kongan, we call.
Protože tenhle koan nazýváme takovým útočným koanem.
So someone is attacking you.
Někdo na tebe přitom útočí.
Same in our daily life. The Kongan practice is not just word playing. Someone can actually attack you in everyday life. Not physically, but trying to maybe, there are a lot of attack, right?
Je to stejné jako v každodenním životě. Každou chvíli na tebe třeba někdo útočí, ne fyzicky, ale prostě.
So how would you handle this situation?
Jak s takovou situací naložíš?
How can you answer this question?
Jak takovou otázku zodpovíš?
The same point.
Tam jde prostě
Okay.
o to samé.
So it's martial art, you have a lot of this deal with attack and defending, right?
V bojovém umění se hodně útočí a brání.
The best defending we call in martial art. I saw a lot of martial art movies like Kung Fu. The best defending is actually to attack.
Nejlepší obrana je útok. Tak jsem to viděl ve filmu.
But it's not about a physical attack.
Ale není to o fyzickém útoku.
In mind, how can I hit this person?
Jde o to, jak toho útočníka udeřit myslí.
So the best is, do you know this Jaký? I love his action rather than Bruce Lee because Jaký uses everything that the enemy is using. Like if the enemy is using the sword, he suddenly quickly grab it and then attack, or even the chopstick, or whatever that the enemy is trying to attack you, he actually grab it and then attack back. He doesn't attack first. Only when he was attacked, just exactly using what he's attacking and attack back.
Jaký v těch filmech používá vlastně ten nástroj toho útočníka, ať už je to zbraň, tak ji použije zpátky, nebo co potřeba jídelní hůlky, cokoliv, čím zaútočí, tak on s tím pomocí toho brání.
So if you actually mind again very clear and simple at this moment, then actually you can see what I'm using and attacking you so that you can really make a best defending.
Když je tvoje mysl jasná a jednoduchá, potom i vidíš, co používám, čím na tebe útočím a potom to vezmeš a obrátíš to proti mně.
Then how can we make our mind very simple and clear?
Jak udělat svou mysl velmi jasnou a jednoduchou.
That's practice, meditation and zen.
O to jde v praxi zenu.
So let me give you a little taste again.
Dovol, abych ti dal ještě trochu ochutnat.
So who are you?
Kdo jsi?
My name is Honza.
Honza.
Jmenuji se Honza.
Honza. So nice to meet you, Honza.
Thank
But
you.
that's your only name, right?
Yes.
When you understand our body all disappear someday, sooner or later.
A to je jméno tvýho těla a to se jednoho dne dřív nebo později.
I'm pretty sure many of you here tonight has really some kind of big question about this life and death.
Věřím, že máte teď večer nějakou hlubokou otázku ohledně života a smrti.
So, your name will disappear when your body disappears. Whatever you have this idea about this is who I am, like a name and form, will all disappear. We call that impermanence.
Říká se tomu pomíjivost, tož tvoje tělo zmizí ta představa o tom, co jsi.
So who are you? Not your name, body name. Who are you?
Kdo jsi? Ne jméno tvýho těla.
Oh, this is a good question.
That's a good question. I really hope you continue practice with. So that's a good question, which means you don't know.
Dobrá otázka, to znamená, že nevíš.
Right?
Yes.
Good. You're really good.
Jsi opravdu dobrý.
So don't know, right?
Nevíš.
So if you truly don't know honestly, which is very important, that's the great start of Zen practice.
Když opravdu upřímně nevíš, tak to je dobrý začátek zenové praxe.
You know, because many people have problem, it's because they know too much.
Lidé většinou mají problém, protože toho vidí příliš mnoho.
In fact, they think they know, but actually they don't know.
A vlastně je to tak, že si myslí, že ví, ale ve skutečnosti neví.
But actually, if they just keep this don't know, and actually there are not much problem in life.
Když toto nevím, udržuješ, tak pak není moc problémů v životě.
But we human always think I understand, pretend I understand this person. Actually, you don't understand even who you are. If you really look into yourself, you even don't understand who you are deeply, but you always think you understand my daughter, my partner, my student. You don't understand who you are. It doesn't make sense actually, right?
Většinou předstíráme, že víme, kdo je ten člověk vedle nás a přitom nerozumíme sami sobě. Předstíráme, že rozumíme učiteli, studentům, ale sami sobě nerozumíme.
So many problems come from that point.
A z toho bodu vychází hodně problémů.
But if you just don't know, there are not much problem there.
Ale když pouze nevíte, tak tam příliš problémů není.
So for example, if you, let's say, Honza, you completely don't know at this very short moment, and then I also keep this completely don't know. That's my meditation. When I sit, completely try to return to this don't know 100%. And you also don't know 100% at the moment. Your mind, my mind, completely become one. This don't know. You don't know, my don't know. Just the same substance.
Když udržuješ mysl nevím a já ji udržuju, je to moje meditace, vždycky se vrátit do nevím. Když oba udržujeme nevím, tak se to stane jednou myslí, jednou podstatou.
Yeah, you are Czech, I'm Korean, I'm a monk. you are, a lay person. You have beautiful this brown hair. I have no hair, but this is all name and form only different. But when we return to this mind state, completely don't know. Our substance completely the same.
Ty jsi Čech, máš krásný hnědý vlasy, já jsem Korejec, žádný vlasy nemám. Ale když se naše mysli vrátí do nevím, tak se ta naše podstata úplně propojí. Je stejnou podstatou, tež podstatou.
And if there are also keeping completely don't know at this moment, the substance of three of us is exactly the same thing.
A když udržuje nevím, tak je na 100%, tak podstata nás žijí je potom tou též podstatou.
So not just the human. If you just keep this don't know 100%, your substance, my substance, this don't know substance, like nothing else there. Her substance, the substance of the sky and the floor, all become one.
A nejen podstata lidí, ale podstata vlastně i věcí, oblohy a všeho se stane jedním.
Maybe some people like a little kind of, I don't know, it's hard to believe that his substance, my substance may be the same, but how about this then? Some people maybe think it's hard to believe my substance and his substance and the substance of the sky all exactly the same. Maybe it's hard to believe that.
Pro některé lidi je těžké uvěřit tomu, že podstata nás dvou a podstata měsíce je vlastně stejnou podstatou.
Then how about this? I'm gonna make an example. Yeah.
A já dám takovýhle příklad.
So, water, the scientists found out that they divide, chop it, and until they cannot chop it anymore, the nature, very like the original nature of the water is H2O, right?
Vědci prostě vzali vodu a začali rozdělovat na malinký částečky, až to vznikla ta nejmenší částečka H2O.
And then we boil the water and that becomes steam, right?
Když se voda zahřeje, začne vařit, tak se z ní stává pára.
So this name changed to steam from water and form changed from liquid to steam. But scientists also found out exactly the nature of this steam is H2O.
Takže forma se mění z kapaliny na páru a jméno se mění z vody na páru. Ale vlastně je to pořád H2O.
So the name and form only changed, like maybe your name, my name, form, but our substance exactly like H2O.
A jméno a forma se stále mění, ale ta podstata je stejná, zůstává stejná jako při tom té vody H2O.
We often call in Buddhism our original nature.
V buddhismu tomu říkáme naše původní přirozenost.
And also you freeze the water, that becomes the ice. So the name and form changed, but the substance of the ice is also H2O.
A stejně jako když vodu zmrazíte, tak je z toho pak led, ale ta podstata je stejná, pořád je to H2O.
So the name and form looks completely different thing, ice, water, steam, but the substance, the nature is exactly the same thing, H2O.
Jméno a forma se mění, je to z vody na led nebo na pálu, ale zůstává ta stejná podstata, pořád je to H2O.
So we human are also same.
Ale my lidé jsme stejní.
And when you go back, this completely don't know, and then because your substance, the whole universal substance become one, that means actually you at the moment, even if it's a very short moment, you are the whole universe, and the whole universe is you. There's no such like I, so you. It's completely become one.
Když se na okamžik vrátíš do toho nevím, tak potom ty a celý vesmír jste jedním.
So you and everything become one, then you connect with everything, so that makes sense. You understand who you are. You understand what's this and that.
Potom v tom okamžiku, když k tomu spojení dojde, tak rozumíš tomu, kdo jsi, kdo je ten druhý.
And then you understand why Bódhidharma has no beard.
A v tu chvíli rozumíš i tomu, proč Bódhidharma nemá vousy.
That means only when you return to this your nature, substance, true nature, not this idea of my name is Honza, I'm male, check. Not that kind of outside condition, but you return to this your original substance. Everything become one. Then you connect with everything.
Když se vrátíš z té formy a jména do své podstaty, tak potom se propojíš úplně se vším.
And then
Je to jedna podstata.
then you understand what to do.
Potom víš, co dělat.